What's going on, everyone? Shit. At some point, I'm going to get this correct. It's all going to be smooth. I completely forgot to add myself to the stream when I was doing these in the intro stuff. Um, we're on the road to 2K, obviously. We put this banner up every single day, every single night when we do this stream. Um, but today is a you know, doing this kind of stuff. Some shit went down today. I'll tell you that. Some shit went down today, and there's people that want to tune in, that are going to tune in. Just because you know I haunt Mark Holmes' dream. That I'm sure you do. FJ via MH. I'm sure you do. What's up, Ben Adams? How's it going? What's up, Jaden Cridgewell? How you doing? Um, we have, like I said, some shit went down today, and it has caused a ruckus. It has caused a ruckus. What's up, Mitch? AK, what's going on, homie? What's going on? Um, it caused a ruckus today. Um, there were some things said, and then I'm gonna get into it here in a little bit. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get in here. I'm waiting for some people to make their presence known that said they were gonna hop on here because um, what's up, Randall and Handle Sports Talk? How you doing, bro? Because I was called something today, because of my stream last night, and I I find it completely funny. I find it extremely hilarious. The things that were said about me yesterday or this morning. There I am. I'm going into work for an interview, right? For a promotion, and I'm there early, and I'm there, and they have me sitting outside, until they call me back, and my phone vibrates, goes off, and I'm not kidding you, bro. I get this huge, like, I mean, it's a paragraph, like it's like this. I mean, and from what I read, I was just flabbergasted. I was just shock and awe because yesterday when I did my stream, and we all know, of course, I was talking about ECG. We all know it. Philly 500's in the building. Hell yeah, that's one of the guys that said he was going to be here. And so he's one of them. Joey's another one that I'm waiting for to get in here and poke his head in there. I missed last night's stream. Is this gonna be really good? Oh yeah, it's going to be here. Um, it's going to be good. I'm here to listen and see the Eagles champ commercial. Yo, chat Boyz4Life. What's on tonight's menu? Well, we are going after ECG because some things were said about me today, and of course, I had to do my due diligence and screenshot this stuff and send it to a few people because this person has gone after a few people in, I guess, the football community, you can say. And so, um, he's gone after a few people that I know that I'm cool with, very cool with, right? And even though he's gone after these people over the past few months, I've let things go. I haven't really said nothing because these people are old enough and big enough. They're big boys. They can handle their own business. They can. They don't need me. They're defending them whatsoever. None whatsoever. But when I see on Twitter the arrogance of this person, though of course we all know it's ECG, kind of taking jabs and belittling people, that's where I have the problem. I belittle people and I joke and talk shit and whatnot, but when you are at the low end of the totem pole, like the very bottom, and you're going after guys who've been around for quite a bit, and have a name for themselves, and you're trying to make a name for yourself. Look, I thought this dude straight up just started doing YouTube. I'm not even kidding you. I didn't even know he was around as long as he's been. Because I got to do my homework, right? I got to do my homework. If I'm going to come on here and roast and talk shit about someone, I have to do my homework. And I have enough material to come on here and fucking do a 2-hour show with the kind of shit that he's done. He's gone after Joey. He in a live stream, Joey said something. He corrected him. Joey said some things, and this guy started talking shit to him. And then just going after him. Basically saying, how can you have a following when you basically don't even know what you're talking about? Going after, and I don't even think he was going after Philly 500 until 500 was, until what's his name? Vic started going after 500. And then that's when this guy interjected and started talking shit to 500. And let's be real here. This guy's whole goal, because we've heard it out of his mouth, and it's not necessarily to bring down a 500 or a Joey Shakes, but to bring down, I guess, his word, people like that don't know what they're talking about. See, here's the thing. We're not like Voch Lombardi. We're not like Law Nation or any Eagle video maker out there that puts up like film type of stuff and things like that. A lot of us over here are opinionated base type shows and what we think and what we feel and what we want to happen. Do we talk about stats? Do we talk about, some things that are factual? Yes. But you're barking up the wrong tree if you think that we're not putting out that kind of content. We're putting out something completely different. And with ECG coming in here, trying to make a name for himself. And like I said, I didn't know he was doing shit. I didn't even know he was doing YouTube as long as he was doing YouTube. I had to do my homework, right? I went on his page today, and I literally thought he had just came onto the scene a couple months ago. I literally thought he came onto the scene around draft time, right? Because that's when I noticed him. That's when I noticed him, right? That's when I noticed him was around draft time, going after Joey, then going after 500 and running his mouth. But I went today and I looked, and I was like, holy shit. This dude has 800 and I'm gonna say this. A couple of days ago, I went to go look. I was like, how many views does this guy have on all his stuff? Right? Because like he's brand new. Well, I thought he was brand new. And at the time, I think he had like 150 some odd thousand, somewhere around there. And I was like, holy shit, this dude has a shit ton of views in a short amount of time. And I go back and I start looking at his view counts on his videos, and I was like, this shit ain't adding up. And I only went so far back. And I got to I think I got a little bit past the one he did in June, where he had 23,000 on one video. And I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure most of his shit's coming from this here, right? We know, whatever. So left it alone. But then things have transpired throughout time, right? And this man, so then I got the message today telling me that I was a piece of shit, that I'm two-faced, that I showed my true colors when I didn't even know. I mean, I'm cool with the guy. We're cool, or so I thought, right? But when he comes into my live the other day, like it was a week ago, I think it was last week, and I'm roasting, I'm doing my show. And no, what happened was, I was doing my show. We were talking about the Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott, who's a better passer, not all-around player, not who elevates his team, just passer, right? Who can throw the ball better? And I'm talking my piece because I've invited them onto the show. Him, Big Play Slay, Coach Dante, all those guys. I've invited them on so we can talk about it, right? But they didn't want to. They didn't want to come on. Big Play Slade. No, I'm not going to do it. Or I didn't want to do it. I'm just going to have it, make a safe space on Twitter. Okay, cool, whatever. ECG's on there doing his thing, whatever. Okay. But he wants to make a comment on my live talking shit about me, right? Saying that my content will not hold a flame or candle to his content. That's what he said. That's what this man said. And I kind of like gracefully just said, well, I'm not doing the same kind of shit you're doing. I'm not putting out the same kind of stuff you're doing. So it doesn't matter to me whether or not my content holds weight or a candle to your shit. And judging by what you put out, bro, I'm not saying you need to stop. You just keep doing what you're doing. But a lot of shit's starting to make sense from what I was looking at. And ECG, you have no reason to be as cocky and as arrogant as you are. Like I said, I had to go do my homework because I was wondering, you know, like I said, last week or the week before I looked at it, I was like, man, this dude has 155,000 views in like a short span. Like, what the hell? Like, this dude, like, what is he doing? Let me go look at his videos view counts. Okay, you know, 8 views on a video that he spent, that it was a 16-minute video. Shit, 9 views on a 13-minute video, 4 views. A fucking hour and a half live stream that warranted 10 fucking views, right? And I'm not here to boast about my views or anything like that because I don't do that shit. I don't come on here and say, oh, look at me, look how many views I got, you know, which is why I'm able to make fun of people who do that shit. Because when you're putting shit on Twitter talking about how am I averaging 1,000 views a video and I only have like 700 fucking followers or subs. I want to know how the fuck you think you're averaging over 1,000 views a video when you have maybe about 60 views. 60 videos, 80 videos under like double digits. Explain to me how you think you average any type of fucking huge numbers when it comes to that shit. Bro. How does, and I wasn't going to talk about this until later, but how can, okay, judging by the shit that you spew on Twitter, you know, like I said, I thought you were brand new around draft day, but no. So I went back and I looked. I was like, holy shit, this dude has put up almost 900 videos in a span of what the draft was April, right? So let's just say early April, and we're already in late July. So April, May, June, 4 months. I was like, holy shit, this dude has no life. Almost 900 videos. I think he has like 800 and something. I've been here since 2016. I barely just eclipsed the 900 video mark. So I had to go look. I was like, when did this guy join YouTube? This dude joined January 6, 2021. That means he's been here a year and a half. And he's only a handful of videos away from putting out the amount of videos I put in since in the 8 years that I've been here, going on, not 8 years, 6 years that I've been here, going on 7 years that I've been on YouTube. That means you have no fucking life. And I get it. If you're trying to do shit like this, right, and trying to earn the almighty dollar from this, yeah, you're right. You should be putting in the work. But then sit there and say that you're not trying to make money off of this, but yet you're putting up almost 900 fucking videos in a span of a year and a half. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. That shit is straight crazy. Been here almost 7 years and I barely touched over 900 videos. You know, explain to me how you've been doing this and you put out video after video after video, but yet your videos don't get views, bro. And you saying you put in this work and you're going to make people rich and this, that, and the third, and whatever. You're bragging about one video that got you 23,000 views. And kudos to you, dog. Kudos to you. I mean, a lot of people would love things like that, right? A lot of people would love shit like that. But then you go out and boast about it, talking about how, oh, I don't think people are, what kind of people are putting in work that are getting 23,000 views in June or whenever the fuck you put that up. Shit is crazy. And how do you do a video? How do you do a fucking video, bro? That literally got no fucking views. I mean, I know people who it's hard to even fucking listen to these people when they speak about football that I am subbed up to because they're subbed up to me and I have an interaction with them. And you put out a video over a year ago and it still ain't get nothing. No one has seen it. I know it's not private because I can see it. Now, guys, don't go looking at it and give this thing views, but I'm just saying. This dude's putting out videos, 16, 20-minute videos, 15-minute videos that fucking get 8 views, 4 views, 3 views. Like I said, this guy has done live streams for an hour and a half, and he has got 6 views on a fucking live stream. I didn't even know that was fucking possible. 8 views, 10 views on a fucking live. I want to have that means the majority of the fucking time you were talking, no one was listening. No one was fucking listening to a fucking thing you were saying. You know, that shit is crazy. I don't get it how you can come in here. And like I said, it makes sense what you're doing, right? You know, you sit there and say that 23,000 video got you the majority of your subs. Well, prior to that video, I think you had a little over 400 subs. And all of a sudden, boom, you have, not only do you have that 23,000 video, but 500 talked about you. You know, you started going around with other people, you know, the people that you're working with now. Been on a few streams talking shit. And, you know, I mean, maybe it's my fault that I made you think like, hey, like, you know, we're all best friends and whatnot. Because when I'm trying to troll Joey, and I hint that I'm trolling Joey, and I know you don't like Joey, and you send me fucking a picture of his teeth and say, use this to troll him, I kind of laugh at it and say, yeah, I'll use it. Did I? No, I don't think I did. But you sent me that stuff, and I, you know, it's funny. It's funny. Maybe that's my fault for maybe making you think that we were BFFs. Because Joey's one of my guys. 500 is one of my guys. And for you to tell me that I'm dick riding because these are my dudes, and you're over there talking shit about them, and the subs that they got, the people that watch their videos, they don't watch their videos because they're putting out all these type of facts and film study. That's not the kind of audience that Joey has. Not even close. That's not the kind of audience 500 has. These guys have charisma. These guys have a personality. You know, they do their research and they talk about certain things for their football team, players, and what they think is who they think is going to be good, what they think is should happen. Same thing as what I do over here. You know, I just find it completely hilarious. Let's see here. 500. Let's face it, this dude is a fraud. Typical hypocrite. Can't follow a guy like that. Exactly. You can't follow a guy like that. This guy, straight up, can talk shit about myself. You know, and he really hadn't talked shit about me until he said that comment that kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. You know, he tried to throw subliminal tweets out there that he doesn't think that people are going to catch. And I find that completely hilarious. Throwing little jabs. He talks about trying to be a man, say, I come to you man to man and yada yada, but yet you're throwing out tweets, throwing shade at people. That shit cracks me up. That shit makes me laugh. Total hypocrite. Total hypocrite when it comes to that stuff. This guy talks about he's on his grind, he's this, he's that. He's on his grind. I mean, you have to have no life to be able to put up almost 900 videos in a span of a year and a half to get to where you're at. I mean, which isn't far. He hasn't gone far for what he's doing. And this smear campaign that he's saying that a lot of us are doing is complete bullshit. Explain to me how you can come on Twitter, go to someone's page, talk all kinds of shit to them, and then all of a sudden play the victim when someone comes at you. Didn't I hear in a stream that you said that you and your guys wanted all the smoke? And now that you're getting, quote unquote, the smoke, you're playing victim? One of my guys, AK over here, who's going to come on and join me on in a little bit, was having a back and forth with him. And he had mentioned, ECG, you wanted the smoke, yada, yada, yada. EC replied with, this is what you call smoke? Well, I mean, it's getting a reaction out of you. I mean, you're the one that messaged me, telling me that I'm a piece of shit, that I'm Two-Face, that I know that you know what I'm about. You don't know what I'm about. You don't know where I come from on YouTube. You don't know that my channel started off as a trash talking channel where I trash not only other fans, but the team. I had to learn to integrate my trash talk of a person, look them up and down, break them down, while also talking shit about their football team. So, guys, give me a second. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. So I'll be right back.
Here. Jamie, turn down that damn music. I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV.
What are you?
I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed,
Turn
you know what I'm
that thing
saying?
off. He's pulling his goalie. You're not fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking
you
cranking
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
And I know I did that for Philly 500. He loves the EC1 commercial. Greatest ad ever. Greatest ad ever. Oh yeah, it's something that had to be done. That's something that had to be done. I had to do it. 500. I couldn't find a picture that I could crop properly of you and put in there because I wanted to do it. I wanted to add you in there, but I couldn't find a picture that could find crop you in there properly. But it's all good. It's all good, homie. It's all good. But yes, 500. I saw one of your comments. Let's see if I can find it. Smear campaign. That dude is crazy. He can't take the heat. No, he's very soft from what I've learned. From what I have learned, he is very soft, right? ECG wanted out of the video. Yeah, that's another thing. ECG was talking so much shit about EC1 when I was doing this, right? He was talking all kinds of shit about EC1 when he kind of first came about. So what did I do? I cropped his face and put it in there. A week or I think like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, he hits me up and say, "Hey man, I didn't give you permission to put my face in there. I don't want to be part of anyone's beef that's between you and EC1. Can you take me out?" I was like, "All right, man, cool. Whatever." I was like, "I don't need your permission to put your fucking face in there, first of all. And two, like, all right, cool. Like, you've been on my stream multiple times and now all of a sudden you're telling me that you want out because for whatever reason, and it makes sense. He's trying to be like ESPN. He said, right? He said that they're coming for ESPN, that they're coming for sports talk like that. Because guys that he has on his, and he doesn't want to call it a network. It's not a network. It's a group of guys that are doing football shit, I guess. Look, and I'm not here to make fun of these other guys that are in his little clique, I guess you can say, because it's not a network. It's not a network, so it's got to be a little clique, right? So, hold on, guys. Let's hold on. One of my dogs want to come back in, so give me a second. What was I talking about? What was I saying? Shit. I forgot. I didn't forget what I was talking about. I know who I'm talking about. But I need to invite clip. But how can you? Okay, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about him coming for ESPN, him, all kinds of shit, right? Your little band of group of thieves or whatever it is that you roll with. It fucking cracks me up because like half these dudes don't even put out constant content. I didn't even know some of these dudes made content. They don't. I mean, now they're just starting to. I mean, this is a guy. This is a guy in ECG who is talking shit to people, telling them, "Oh, you better put out your quarterback list," and trying to call them out, right? And talk shit to them because you're trying to hold them accountable because they said that they were going to do it on a certain time and it didn't get done. I mean, this kind of arrogance of a person is just straight baffling. I don't understand. Like I said, I don't understand how this kid is doing what he's doing. Like, I get it. A lot of people look, and he's getting what he wants. He's getting what he wants. And that is to get the attention. He's getting exactly what he wants. And, I don't give a shit if I'm giving him attention or not. I do not care. It's whatever to me. Because when, I can only put up with for so long, when you're being so cocky and arrogant about yourself and the amount of views and everything you talk about, and like the reason why I'm even talking about the subs or even talking about the views is because this guy, he acts like this, like he acts like he's rolling like 80,000 subs deep. This guy jumped from 400 and something to 700 and something views like a month ago or 2 months ago. A month ago. It was a month ago. Because he was stuck at 4 something all the way through June, puts out a video, then all of a sudden he has 3 something. And again, when I saw this, I thought he was like brand new. I seriously did. I didn't know he'd been in here for a year and a half already. And he put up almost 900 fucking videos. And his videos still don't get shit. No one watches his stuff. Look. One of his buddies is here. He's living in your headspace. You were talking about him. He's not living in my headspace. It's he decided to hit me up today and call me a piece of shit because yesterday I kind of got tired of the bullshit of him talking, saying certain things, acting the way he does. And I get it. You have Vic in here. You have Big Play Slay in here. We're probably going to go back and tell him what I'm talking about, which is fine. And it's cool. It's no big deal, right? It is what it is. I ain't worried about it. But I just find it completely hilarious that this kind of shit, without having the context behind it, it is funny to me. this kind of started also yesterday. And the reason why I had even brought yesterday's stuff up was because I had another interaction with him yesterday about a Lamar Jackson thing, right? 86%, greatest in history. And I basically want to know what does this mean, right? Because you think Lamar Jackson is this great. Oh, hold on. What did Vic say? What did Vic say? What did Vic see here? Vic's another guy that when I was watching the Meet the Team stream, right? Vic's another guy that likes controversy, I guess. Right? He's another guy that likes controversy, according to ECG, right? That Vic's going to be another guy that's going to get in someone's face and yada yada and whatever. I mean, that's all cool, bro. That is all cool. But when it gets under your skin, because I'm over here talking shit about factual things, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell. You're on YouTube, dumbass. Who has to tell anyone anything? What are you talking about? You're on YouTube, dumbass. Who has to tell anyone anything? What? What the fuck does that even mean? You mean like when Joey Shakes told you to go to Lord Brunson's channel and show him you mean like? What? That don't even fucking make sense. If you're going to come on here and try to talk shit, at least make sense when you're talking. You mean like when Joey Shakes told you to go to Lord Brunson's channel and show him you mean like? What? Again, that doesn't fucking make sense. Did you correct yourself? Where's he at? Did I miss a comment? 500, you don't know shit about football. Shut your fat ass up. Okay, I guess it's coming because I haven't seen that come through yet. But, I find this completely funny here. Vic. Aside from your little live streams that you do you even put shit out, bro? You sit there and say, all this stuff about football. Every time I walk into y'all's little, film study that y'all got going on, and mind you, your film study is fucking replay of fucking games. And it has to be filtered where you can barely see the shit that you're watching because you're going to get it shut because it's going to get shut down. I find those film studies that y'all got going on is completely funny. And right now, this is probably the greatest live stream that has ever been, that I've ever had. People in the chat talking. This is fun. This is fun. This is what we want. See, this is what having the smoke looks like and being able to handle it like a fucking man, right? Because again, at the end of the day, this is fucking YouTube. Who gives a shit? You sit there and say, oh, I'm not trying to use this to make money off of and yada, 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 and all this and the third. But yet you're putting in so much work to try to make money off of it because we know you can't bullshit bullshitters, first of all. When you're talking about things like we're coming after ESPN, say things like I'm gonna make my friends rich and yada yada, this and all that other bullshit. You're doing this to make money off of it. Like, is that retarded? I mean, are you dumb? Are all y'all dumb? And let's be real here. ECG is the one that's getting all the credit for everything y'all fucking do. I get it. Y'all all got access to his channel. But are you getting those the work you're putting in, are you getting those hours? Are people coming watching your shit? No. They're coming to his and I get it. It's like 4 people, 5 people, 6 views here, 8 views there, 20 here, 20 there. Every once in a while, you'll get some in the hundreds, a couple in the thousands. I went through every single one of his videos. It took me like 15 minutes just to scroll through and just kind of get a little bit of a count of who does what. I mean, not who does what, but, the views and shit. And like I said, I'm only bringing up views and only talking about this shit is because this man, right, this guy over here who wants all the smoke, right? He wants the smoke. He's asked for the smoke. So I'm here talking shit. You're going to tell me certain things. You're going to call me a piece of shit in a message, trying to be a man about it. Cool, bro. Cool. Call me a piece of shit. You know what? Let me read some of the shit that he said because I found it. Where's it at? Like I said, he wrote me a fucking paragraph. You're a piece of shit. You don't even know why things happen between Joey or Philly 500 or Philly. I didn't even know that he was even talking shit to Philly. I had no idea. I didn't even mention him talking shit about Philly. You just want to be a dick rider, and I showed you nothing but respect. You showed me respect, and I had that respect for you until you came onto my channel and started saying shit to me about how my content isn't going to hold weight or hold a candle to your content. That's why we're here now. Because you want to come onto my... And I let it slide. I didn't say a fucking word. Look, I may not have the 20,000 views. I may not have the 40,000 views. I mean, not views, subs. The 16,000 subs. The 30,000 subs. I may not have that stuff. But I've been here long enough to where my name, me, holds weight in a lot of circles. It does. I'm not liked in a lot of places, and that's because of what I do on YouTube. This kind of shit, I've been blocked by certain people because they want to sit there and laugh and have a good time when I'm talking shit about other people. But then when it's time to talk shit about them because, hey, we're playing your team and it's a fucking hate week and I'm going to talk shit and I'm going to do everything I can to get under your skin because it's what I fucking do. And then you come at me with threats. You come at me blocking me, telling me and calling me names because you can't handle it. That's exactly what's going on right now. Well, let's see. So keep spewing your lies. I don't know what lies I spewed. I mean, the worst thing that I think I said about him yesterday was how he goes about his business, attacking other people for their opinions, right? Their opinion-based videos. The only thing I said about it was he's going about it in a douchebag way. That is it. Throwing subliminal fucking tweets out there, talking shit, I mean, this guy talks about being a fucking man, but yet he's, I mean, and I don't know if he's hitting these guys up on Twitter in the DMs. I have no idea. All I know is that what I see on Twitter with him saying what he's saying. He talks shit about Joey. He talks shit about 500. He's talked shit about Cowboys Cole. Right? Just to name a few. So let's see what else he said. Keep spewing your lies, false narratives, and bullshit, brother. When you don't even know any of the truth. The truth is that you weren't getting shit. And I'm talking like you're putting in the work, right? The views, all this stuff, putting in everything and not getting any type of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say success, but you're not getting, well, let's just say you're not getting any type of success with what you're doing. Again, there's a video out there that you put out a year ago that literally got no view. No one watched it. It literally says no views. I didn't even know that was fucking possible. Had no idea that was even possible. I didn't even know that you could do a live stream for an hour and a half, hour 45, and get fucking 10 views. I didn't know that kind of shit was fucking possible. But anyway, and let's be real here. The majority of your bigger view videos for your live streams, when you're doing 2 and 3 hours, is when you're doing the NCAA football. and you're on there for like 3 hours. Of course, the longer you're on, the more views you're going to get, right? And people like to watch people play football, right? Or play video games. It's fucking weird, but yet people like to go on YouTube and watch other people watch video games. I mean, people play video games. It's fucking weird, but okay. But let's keep going. So he says, when you don't, okay, read that. What makes me laugh is you're two-faced as fuck. Keep dick riding for Daddy BG. And so now he's talking about Bird Gang. Now he's talking about Bird Gang. I completely missed that part. Completely missed that part. BG, do you have an issue with this guy? Do you have an issue with East Coast Gridiron, Bird Gang 31? Do you? Because I had no idea that this man has an issue with you. Straight up says, keep dick riding for Daddy BG and Joey and not getting the full picture of what's happening. What has happened is you've come into the scene because you couldn't get any traction on your own, going after certain people. I mean, you said it yourself that you saw certain people going after the big dogs and you try to latch onto them. Or maybe it was the other way around. Maybe it was Vic going after, it was Vic watching ECG go after the big dogs. So you latched onto that. That is, I mean, it's one of those two. One of those two. But I find this completely funny that now you're talking shit about another one of my dudes that I had no idea had an issue with you. None whatsoever. But okay, cool, bro. Cool. You want to keep it like that? That's fine. Neither did you want to talk to me about it like a man or a friend. Talk to you about what? I've been in live streams with you where you start talking shit about Joey. The whole shit started talking about Joey. I was very uncomfortable within that situation. I didn't laugh when you would make fun of him. It was just very uncomfortable doing that. Being there when you started talking shit about Joey. You know, and again, I don't need to defend Joey. Joey can defend himself. 500 can defend himself. He doesn't need me to defend him. But I think they're not giving you, well, Joey now doesn't give you the time of day. So you just keep talking shit. You know? It makes sense. We have seen guys like you over the years. You can't get traction with the own shit you're doing. So now you're coming in, talking all kinds of shit about people, gaining traction. And look, when it comes to your football knowledge, no one disputes it. No one says, oh, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. No one says that. The consensus on that is that, you know, we know you know what you're talking about. You put in the research, you do what you want. But it's how you go about it, talking shit and putting other people's shit down, making it seem like you are smarter than the rest of everyone else. And of course, he's not going to do that to his people. It's not going to happen. You know, his little, you know, they're not a network, but, you know, they got the little clique of guys that fucking upload everything to his channel. Which I thought that's what this was. Okay, so talk to me like a man or a friend, which I thought this was. Look, if you thought we were friends, you know, maybe I wouldn't say friends. I'd say we were cool with each other. But I've been in these little live streams that you do, and my name gets thrown out there. I don't say nothing. I sit in the back and I listen. But my name gets thrown out there, and it's not in good context. You know, I remember what you had. I forgot who it was. They were talking shit and trolling. And you go, man, you're trolling worse than Boyz4Life. Like I you know, talking shit, basically taking jabs at what I do. I can be the most loyal person. Just ask some of the members that I've already done for them since I've known them. And in my personal life, what I've done, I'm very well respected in my community and amongst my peers. But because you guys can't keep it football and not personal, I see where everyone's true color lies. Shame on you, man. The smear campaign bullshit is funny as hell when you have no context in what really happened. So I have my own eyes, and I see what has happened. I know you went into Joey's shit, and you made fun of him, and you came at him. And I know Joey hasn't come at you with anything because he won't give you the time of day. So I don't know what kind of stuff you're talking about. Everything you said, and then he said, this isn't something else. He goes, everything you said about us is a straight lie. It was definitely a smear campaign, but I got you though. What did I say about y'all? What did I say? That a lot of the videos that are being uploaded to his fucking channel? Is that a lie? Is that a lie? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Guy is talking smear campaign when he is the guy smearing. Joey should never mention any of them on his channel. Yeah, I mean, we can all say in hindsight like that was a mistake. Joey, because he did go after Joey first. He did. But I'm gonna send a link to someone real quick. And I'm sending it to AK Eagle. I'm sending it to your stream. I'm not sending it to the AK pod or not AK, the hardcore network, because I don't want a whole bunch of people jumping on. But I sent you the link. But yeah. So because I gotta hear what AK's got to say, because AK was going at him today too. I got those screenshots, and he's got those screenshots as well. So I'm gonna let him come on when he's ready to come on. But we've been talking about this for over about 50 minutes. I'm gonna let AK come on and say what he wants to say about this. Oh, let me also. Oh, okay, the hardcore. Okay, hold on. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I'm also going to send it to Cole's Cowboy because I want to hear what Cole's Cowboy has to say about this because where's he at? Because Cole's Cowboy has done this shit too. 5500, I respect, of course, bro. I always respect for you, man. So, there's a lot of chat going on. I got some people coming in because this dude has gone after a few people, and so we're just gonna wait for them to come in to see what they got to say. Because this shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like I've never met someone in here that comes in here and just starts talking all kinds of nonsense. So this is a lot of comments to go through. So I don't know where I even left off. Bird Gang 31, what's up, man? I'm just going through the comments now because there were some things that I wanted to say. And I kind of got this stuff off my chest. I'm kind of done with it. I was done with it yesterday, right, from what I said. But then I got the message that I got today talking shit about me, calling me a piece of shit, and I had to send it out. I had to show Joey. I had to show 500. I had to show a few people because, and I had to show the people that he was going after. BG, if you're still in here, I had no idea this dude's talking shit about you or you have an issue with him. Had none. I will AK. Ooh, you know what? Hold
I can't hear you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
What's up, man?
Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, man, this shit crazy, bro.
This shit is fucking hilarious, bro. Hilarious. I mean, like I said, I had to do my homework. Right? I had to do this. If I'm going to talk shit about someone, I have to know what this person's a little bit about. And it kind of makes sense from where his numbers jumped. And it's right around the same time when he started gaining traction, talking shit to 500, talking shit to Joey,
Yeah.
you know, getting his name out there and all that other. Because I had no idea who he was until, you know, when was it? Around the draft time. I had not know. Can you hear me now, AK?
Yes, sir. I got you, man.
Okay. I had no idea that this guy was even alive until around draft time when he's talking shit to Joey. Had no idea.
Well,
So,
I started getting him whenever, we started the networks up and, we followed. I thought he was cool people at first because we came across cool,
yeah.
And then, shoot, the way things had popped off with me and him was that stupid quarterback list. And all I did was, I be trolling sometimes. So I was like, man, what? He had Dak like low. And I was like, man, why you got Dak higher? Then he took that shit serious, man. I'm like, dude, like at first I thought he was just joking around, but he was like dead ass talking about have your list out. I said, okay, I'll make a list. I'm just bullshitting around. And then you remember he was over there hounding me down literally for 2 weeks over a quarterback list. I did it. And then after that, he just started doing slick shit, talking sideways, indirecting about Joey. I'm like, hey, I know who you're talking about, but be a man, grow some balls, and call his name out. You know what I'm saying?
And what cracks me up, man, what makes me laugh is that you say you want smoke, you want the attention, you want this, you want that, and I'm now giving it to you. Of course, but who am I, right? I'm just a guy here with a mic and a camera fucking talking shit, right? But then you're going to hit me up and send me a fucking paragraph calling me a piece of shit that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Bro, you fucking post all your YouTube life on Twitter as an outlet to fucking get what you want to say out.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not like he's a literary genius throwing out, like you said, slick shit, fucking subliminal messaging, fucking ridiculous. It's a joke.
Well, at least he didn't do a Twitter video on you because he did one on me when I came back here. I'm talking about he can't take criticism on his list and he wanted to cry about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like last week when we were talking about the Lamar Jackson shit and we were going back and forth. Joey was on there and he said, "Be sure." He goes, "Hey man, you know, be ready for him to screen record this and yada yada." No, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's more FaceTime for me. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. People want to talk shit about me. That's great. I can handle it. I'm not gonna fucking go on there and on the side be like, bro, like, well, that's fucking bullshit. Why would you do that? And that ain't me. I don't see it like that. So, I mean, he does. He sees it to where, look, like I said earlier, he's getting what he wants. He's getting the attention from a lot of us.
Yeah, I can care less.
And whatever. I don't give a fuck, right?
I mean, nobody really cares about his film stick. He try to come at a lot of content creators that does different things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you troll, which is a lot of people love it. I like it personally, especially when you get on the ones that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We all have we'll talk about the organization. We ain't breaking down film. A lot of people don't care about that jump, man. Like a lot of people don't care about film breakdowns, but he takes it so serious and he want to criticize people that's doing better than him. And that's the problem.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I was saying. Like, if you go back and look at his shit from the very beginning and go all the way through, like I said, there's a fucking video he put out that still hasn't got any views to this day that he put out a year ago. A lot of his stuff was getting 3 views, 4 views, 8 views, 9 views. I mean, this dude's putting in work. I mean, I'm looking at the duration of these videos. I'm looking at the duration of these videos, and these things are like 16, 17, 20 minutes long. And I'm just like, bro, you're putting in all this work, all this effort, and you ain't getting shit.
Exactly.
So how are you going to go about and getting your name out there? Oh, you find this fucking community out here that, we're all cool with each other and we're all, whatever. And now you're going to stick your nose in it and get noticed and fucking.
I'm looking at Bird Game coming. That shit.
What did he say? Where? No one gives a fuck about a third string at him from Eastern Carolina. Oh, that's funny. I mean, that's true though. That's true.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about a lot of this stuff, and it fucking cracks me up. Like, and his film study, like I was laughing with Joey about this when I was talking to him on the phone. His film study, if you look at it, he's watching replay games on YouTube and streaming them and breaking them down. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's not film study to me, right? I mean, to me, that's not, because you're not getting the full scope of the entire play of what's going on. You're only getting the angles that are being shown by the network that is putting it out, whether it's ESPN or whatever. So, but nah, AK, I want to hear what you got to say, man. About
for sure, because y'all were going at it today.
Listen, man, first and foremost, I don't give a fuck about his views. I don't give a fuck about his subscribers. I don't give a fuck about any of that, all right? First and foremost, man, you got to give fucking respect to get it. And that you have never done, all right? And secondly, when you come at people that I admire from a content perspective, that shit really gets me flustered. You know, it really does, man. And, you know, like I said in that one tweet, it's people like Joey and 500 and LB and Gate City and all these big guys that made me who I am. They inspired me to do this. You know, you sit there and you put these guys down and you say, oh, they don't know the knowledge. They don't know this and that. How the fuck do they have 40K subs, blah, blah, blah. They have one thing you'll never have. Heart. They have heart. They have everything that you want in a content creator. You know, they show the passion, they show the love, they show the enjoyment, they connect with other people, you know, and they respect the ones that they work with, because in the end we all have to work together, you know, and that's kind of what my point was today. You know, like, you sit here and you blast the people that I admire and I look up to, and then you just don't expect somebody to say anything about it. Like, in the end, these guys are my family away from my family. You know, some days I'm on here more than I am at my house. You know, so we all got to coexist and work with one another. And for you to come in here, like Boyz4Life said, and disrupt what we have, it's fucked up, man. Like, I get it. You don't have much action over there in Jacksonville, but, you know, you can leave our fan base alone, bro. And you know it's bad whenever you got fucking Eagle fans and Dallas fans fucking agreeing with one another. Like, I that's blasphemy, dog. I'm going to say it now, and fuck you for making me agree with you. You know, straight up. Like, dude, the point is, don't be a dick. We all get along over here, man. We're all a family. You ain't even an Eagle fan, so shut the fuck up. Go do your own thing. You know, go do your own fucking Jacksonville Jaguar content. We get it. You love football. It is what it is. But you know what? Everyone has a right to their own opinion. Whether it's right or wrong, it does not matter. Their opinion is their opinion, and they're entitled to it. And for you to sit there and put somebody down because of their opinion, dude, you're just a bully, bro. Like I said earlier, you're like the Kim Kardashian of fucking YouTube, drama queen. Like, I'm done, bro. There's nothing more to discuss, you know, but I'm telling you straight up right now, dude, you don't mess with this family. I'm telling you, because you've seen the night. We don't back down from no one. We never have, and we never will.
And that's the thing, AK. I came up to him. I said, hey, man, we could talk about this as men. And he never came, man. He never came, and he's not going to. We can open a platform up to him right now. He would not come on. That's just not his style, man.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I said last week, I think, when I was on my way to the doctor for my foot, I was like, hey man, like, you know, we can talk about this more in depth. We can get, you know, we can do a show. Y'all can come on, yada yada, this and that. And you know, it's follow the leader over there, and you know, he said no. Big Play Slay said no, and you know, it's not. He says he wants all this smoke and wants this attention, but he doesn't. He doesn't.
He
He said he
don't.
wants, like AK said, he said he wants to sit there and tell you, oh, I thought you were a man or being. This guy is not doing anything close to what a man does. Like a man doesn't come on here because he's not getting any action. Just straight start putting other people's stuff down to make himself seem like the smartest person in the room.
And bro, you're a grown ass fucking man, dude. Leave the high school bullshit drama at home. Like, dude, you got a wife and shit, dude. Act like it. Fucking there is kids out here like Big Play Slay that you're supposed to be a role model to. That's what you're showing him. That's what you want to be. That kind of role model, dude. You want to teach him to be a fucking douchebag and let everyone hate him? Is that seriously what we're going for here? Some fucking role model you are, man.
And Big Play Slay, yeah, you agreed to it to come on this Saturday. But I was talking about when you opened up that space, when we first started talking about this, I said, do you want to do a show? And you said, no, we can talk about it here on Twitter. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you did agree to come to do a show. And if you still want to do a show Saturday, you want to come on and we can talk about it, then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal to me.
And just for, just to clear things out, I ain't got no problems with anybody, just him. I'm cool with everybody else, man. Because, we all, nobody came, y'all didn't come at me. He was the one that came at me. So just on my standpoint, I got no problem with nobody else. Nobody else but him.
Yeah, and you know what the difference between me and this man is too, dude? I will swallow my fucking pride. I will still show him respect whenever he hops in my chat. I will be cool. You know what? But I know as soon as he gets hold of this shit right here, he's going to blast me for it. And I don't give a fuck because I'm the bigger man here, dude. You can say what you want about me. I know who I am as a person. I know what's real about me. You ain't going to hurt me, dog, and you have nothing on me. So do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's funny how someone can just come on here and just be and act the way they do, as arrogant as they do, to where throwing those subliminal tweets out there, trying to make it seem. And what started rubbing me the wrong way and like really pissing me off is, so we were doing the Lamar Jackson shit, right? And Joey and I were laughing about this because I was telling him what was going down, and he put a poll out there, and I think like 50 people voted, saying that Lamar Jackson was the better quarterback. And his thing was like, that's it. People have spoken. Lamar Jackson's better. I was like, bro, I think you need more than fucking 50 people in this poll before you say the people have spoken. Like they're doing, and then they went to go do a whole video on it. Like straight up do a whole video on it. Because I was saying, and even Cole Cowboy was saying, that Dak is a better passer. Like, I don't understand what these guys were saying about where the disconnect was. That they kept, oh, he's a better player. He's more elite. I was like, okay, great. I agree with you, but that's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about strictly quarterback passing, yada, yada, and third. That's what I'm talking about. And you keep telling me, no, he's a better player. He elite. I'm not saying he doesn't do any of that. You're not understanding what I'm getting at. But then they all had a vote on their I don't even know what you want to call it because it's not a network.
You would like a vote with like Dak. Who would you rather have, Dak or Lamar Jackson?
Yeah. And they all voted unanimously, like, okay, the people have spoken. It's a done deal. It's over with. We're not talking about this anymore. I'm like, who the fuck are you to decide? Like, who made you, died and made you king to where you're able to decide what we can and cannot talk about, But
I didn't know 50 people was law anyway.
You what?
I didn't know 50 people was law anyway.
I didn't know that either. Shit was,
No, I'm pretty sure there's more than 50 NFL fans out there, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. He only got like 120 followers on Twitter.
When EGC states only 8 people, I don't even think 8 people will hear. I don't even think 8 people will hear. Like I said, he did a fucking hour and a half live stream. Straight up only like, he got 10 views. I didn't even know that was possible. I had no idea that was even possible to happen. But yeah, man, this was a roast I wanted to do that, I didn't want to do it, right? I was going to leave it alone after yesterday, but then I got the messages that were sent to me today, and I was like,
he's going to come at you again, too.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he'll hook me up again, call me a piece of shit, but that's fine. But don't sit here and say you want the smoke and you want this and you want that and yada yada. And when it's finally getting thrown your way, you fucking act like this. Like I don't even know what I did where I attacked him personally. I mean, I read what he wrote, right? And he said that we don't know how to keep it football, that we attack personally, yada yada. I don't even know what I said personally about him. I have
You
no
didn't even
idea.
say his name. You didn't even mention his name.
Yeah,
Or
I think I slipped up one time yesterday and I said ECG and I was oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to say his name. But yeah, like I don't even know what I said about him personally because I don't know him personally like that. So I can't say much of anything about him when it comes to that. But I can talk about what I see on YouTube with my own fucking eyes and how he acts. The way he acts on YouTube when he's on camera and the way he acts on Twitter are completely fucking different. If you interact with him on YouTube and whatnot, he acts one way, he's cool with you and whatnot. But then like the Lamar Jackson thing, we don't agree. Now he's throwing out fucking polls. He's throwing out subliminal messages and all kinds of shit, like talking shit. And I'm just like, bro, like what? Like you talk about being a grown man, but yet you're doing shady shit like that. Like, okay, cool, bro. Like you do you. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But if you want the smoke and I'm gonna talk about you, like just take it like a man and move on. You're getting what you want, you're getting the attention. It should actually help you. You should be happy about it. Not send me messages telling me I'm a piece of shit because I'm a dick rider for Bird Gang 31 and Joey and 500, which is furthest from the truth. They're my boys. Bird Gang gave me the opportunity to be doing this type of shit, what I'm doing now. So I'm not dick. I'm appreciative of what Bird Gang 31 has allowed me to do on his network, right? On his network. The interactions I've had with 500 have been nothing but positive. It's been awesome. And the same thing with Joey. Like, and they're the way they are on camera is the way they are off camera. It's not the way the way what's his name ECG is, where he's kind of cool. He's cool, humble, yada. But then on off the camera, he just talks all kinds of nonsense and all kinds of shit. It's fucking fake bullshit to me.
yeah, I don't like this shit.
And
I don't like fake shit. And if you go and approach somebody, man, say their name at least, man. Like, grow up here, man. That's why I called him out.
He acts like people. He attacks people, but cries like a bitch when he gets the back. He can't take the heat. I can't respect that.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. 500, 100% right.
That's what I'm saying, man. And other content creators, sniff that out, man. I see it. Who is going? And he don't really care, man. That's the thing. He don't care about people liking him and stuff like that. That's what he's saying. He feel like he better than everybody else, man. That's his mindset.
Yeah, he better. Like he feels like he's better than everyone else. And look, if I'm attacking you personally because you put this out there on YouTube, because I caught the stream where you were saying it, but because you played football at a I guess high level, because your dad played football at a high level, that you do the research and this and that. If you want to act like that, throw your knowledge out there, cool, great. We would all love it. But it's all how this dude goes about doing it. Trying to make, like I said earlier, trying to make himself sound like the smartest person in the room while trying to tear down others. I mean, I don't understand how your whole goal and mindset is to make Joey Shakes and 500 and anyone else that really doesn't talk his style of football irrelevant, because that's what his goal is to do. And like I said earlier in the stream, if he wants to do the style of football talking that he's doing, where it's film study and things like that, then go over and do what Law Nation does. Go over and do what Botch Lombardi does. Go over and do what those kind of guys do, where they break down the film, where they have the people and they do that shit, the knowledge over there. Go do that stuff over there. That's not what we do over here. You don't see 500 breaking out film study. You don't see me doing that. You don't see Joey doing that. Cole, you don't do that. AK, I haven't seen you do that. None of these guys, Bird Gang really does. I've never seen Bird Gang do that. A lot of us don't do that type of stuff. That's not the kind of football content we're putting out. It's all, opinionated base type of stuff is what we're putting out, not concrete facts, yada yada, whatever. You know, the way he puts his stuff out. That's not what we do.
Exactly. And that's what people love. You know, they love to voice their opinion. And you know what I'm saying? Some can agree and some can't. He always want to point out the facts of what he believes the facts are. That's why he ain't getting no love. But it is what
He
it is.
does his film study. Okay, he does it private, which is why I've never seen it. But I don't.
Nah,
do it on the channel.
Philly has something that he has
That's what
breaking.
I was saying. I was saying he doesn't do film. I'm saying like I have never seen it on a channel, right? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. So and you know, he's saying, you know, Philly says, I mean, he does attack Joey personally all the time, but I don't know this dude enough personally to fucking attack him other than the shit that he puts out there on YouTube. That's the only thing I know because I don't.
All I know is
like that.
Yeah, all I know he was talking slick about him, doing dip on the show, and I'm like, come on, man, I already know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
like,
when I was sent that, when I was sent that, I was like, what the fuck? And that's why I hit up Joey, or that's why I tweeted Joey yesterday, and I was like, bro, you're more than welcome to dip on my channel. You and I both dip. Like I don't like. I didn't know we had to follow.
Man.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know this was an office setting and we had to fucking follow someone else's rules, right? And then he saw it and he fucking liked he hearted what I said. He put he liked it because he knows that I'm fucking talking shit because I'm doing exactly what he's doing, right?
Yeah,
I'm doing exactly what he's doing. I don't put it on my channel. Too many people doing film study. I don't need to do it too. Yeah, no. No one's saying you need to do it. 500. We're not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying like there are people who do film study, and that's not what the kind of stuff that we put out here. A lot of stuff that I see 500 doing is talking about news and reporting about stuff that his team is doing and what he feels like and what he wants to see his team do. You know, you have guys like I don't know what Eagle video maker does film study, but I know what Cowboy video makers do it because I'm sub to them. I don't watch it. I'm just sub to them because I do watch some of their stuff from time to time because the film study stuff, like if I'm trying to be the way these guys are, then yeah, I want to learn about it and whatnot. But that's not what I'm doing over here. That's not what my channel's about. I can't take the heat. Boyz4Life videos on me was hilarious. Yeah, that was funny on him, man. Big play Slay, exactly. We all know coverages. No, I know. I get you. I'm just saying my thought. Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So I don't know. Anything y'all else got? Like I'm ready to put this to bed. Like,
we're gonna put it to bed.
I know he's gonna come on here and probably tell me something, or I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he hasn't done anything on me yet. I'm surprised that the way he attacks 500, the way he goes after Joey, the way he says shit about them. He's done a Twitter videos on these two guys and a couple of other people. You right, Cole? Because y'all don't agree with each other with him.
But he did some stupid. Yeah, he made a video, but he didn't. Like, I knew he was talking about. But I don't know, man. I don't know. My assumption is that he's just coming after Philly 500 and Joey Shakes because they're sub. They have a big audience, and he's trying to get a little piece of the pie, man. And that's how you get people to go ahead. He hoping that they go ahead and bite on and do what we're doing right now, but they're not going to do that. Philly, they're not going to do stuff like that. They got too much stuff. We just chilling. And your channel is a trolling channel anyway, so it fits.
Yeah, my shit's
not going to do that.
What I do. I mean, for him to get upset
because he's hoping that they're going to go
I'm
back and
talking
forth.
Shit about him. The name is in the background. I mean, the name's in the title. Trolling with Boyz4Life. This is what I do.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, I don't understand why someone will get upset. You can't take what I say serious about you. This is a serious topic because he's already called me a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And said all kinds of fucked up shit, right? I read y'all what he said. So the gloves are off. We're talking. If he wants to come make a video about me, by all means, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna run and coward and cry like a bitch. I'm not gonna do any of that shit. But it is what it is. So But yeah, man, I'm about done with this, man. I'm done with this bullshit already. I mean, like I was talking about earlier, like you were saying, Cole, he's not getting the piece of that pie like he wants. When he's talking about his sub count and everything, like how can you be on Twitter and talking shit about your other people's sub count when I get it. In June, you put out a video that got 23,000 views. That's awesome. That's great. Respect, bro. Cool.
I remember
A
that
lot of us
fight.
wish we could do that, right? Get that kind of, foot traction, right? With because all it takes is one video for your shit to go viral, and then boom, you fucking explode.
Yeah.
But he didn't explode off of that shit. He got like, well, what did he tell you? AK, he got like 300 subs in like 3 minutes based off that video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're right. He's coming after the guys with the higher view count to get that foot traction in there because he can't do it himself. Now, I'm not saying what he's doing with everyone else, like Big Play Slave, Vic, that old guy, Don, that he's got, Dante, and Papa Sora. I'm not saying that that's not going to gain traction or anything like that. But I'm saying the shit he does by himself, when you see him on camera by himself, he's not getting much of shit. But, it is what it is, guys.
No.
So,
Hey, it was fun, man. Good to chop it up with everybody in the chat, man, for sure.
yeah. But, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to head on out of here. I'm going to get y'all out of here, and then I'm going to end my shit, man.
Y'all be easy, man.
All right,
Peace
later,
out.
guys. All right, guys. I am about to head on out of here. Those are my two boys, AK and Cowboys Cole. Make sure you go to their AK podcasting. Make sure you go to their channels and subscribe to them, guys. They're good content creators, doing their stuff. You got both of them are up and coming, starting their shit out. If you're a Cowboys fan, go to Cole's Cowboy. If you're a Eagles fan, head on over to AK podcast and show your love over there. Boyz4Life. I'm glad everyone enjoyed the stream. I'm glad everyone enjoyed the stream. We had fun talking shit about someone. It's absolutely fun. Like I said, I'm done with this now. I'm done with this. But before we go, we have a request. 500. I'm gonna play 2 ads for you, bro. I'm gonna play 2 ads for you, dog. Here's the first one. 500.
I don't need more friends. I need pussy. That is the main reason for my life.
That's the first one we got for you. Here's the second one.
To here. Jamie, turn down that damn music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed,
Turn
you know what I'm
that thing
saying?
off. He's pulling his goalie.
You're up fucking camera. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking
nut
cranking it.
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
Oh man, that shit is not only a great sitcom. Trailer Park Boys, 12 seasons of that shit, but that is one of the greatest commercials I have ever made, ever in my life. But guys, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. 500, Joey Shakes, Mitch, Randall the Handle, AK, Bird Gang, Mrs. Bird Gang, Philly Halftime, Richie, who else we got in here? Right? I got Big Plate Slay. Even you, Vic. Appreciate you for stopping by, dog. Even though you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. My boy, South Tex, how you doing, homie? Sorry I didn't get a shout out to you earlier, bro. Like we were in this stream, we were hitting it hard, and we were ready to go and get this shit over with because this is a straight funeral for this guy. I mean, I'm not saying that he's going to disappear and he's not going to be anywhere seen because he's here. He's here to stay and he's going to do his shit, and that's all great and dandy. But when you want the smoke, and I get it, he's going to come on here and say, oh, this was smoke, this is light work. Yeah, okay. If this is light work and you wouldn't be hitting people up in the background, calling them, or not calling, but talking shit and saying things and trying to be a man about it, right? Being a man about it, but when you're the one acting like a little bitch. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this. We are going to end it. Remember, guys, I am the creator of wearing other people's colors because I was the one that had a bet with Desert Eagle 90 and had Desert Eagle 90 wearing Cowboys colors. So I'm going to end you with this, and I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night, everybody.
I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. Anyway,